It's the Swypit Show right here on the Success Network. And of course, I'm Kevin Hodis, your host of the Swypit Show. And I'm the owner of Swipe It, baby. Yeah, get swiping, chipping, tapping, Apple paying, all that craziness. We handle it all for you. But of course, when you're on the Success Network, you got to also say, you got to like things, you got to comment on them, you got to share them. Maybe you might want to ask a question and get a hold of us. You could always do that at 877-379-9748. We'll put that information on the little bottom down there at the end as well. But please don't forget to like. I mean, if you even heard something that you thought might be useful for a friend of yours, just share it to them. You can actually go into these different areas in your social media and share it. And maybe our next guest that we're going to be talking to actually has some insight on how to, share other people's stuff. Because I think when you share other people's stuff, it helps you become relevant and helps them become relevant. Who knows? I don't know all the stuff about social media and how Twitter and LinkedIn and Instagram. I have no clue how that stuff works. All I know is I'll post something or I'll share something or I'll like something, and hopefully it helps somebody, right? Because people help people. I like helping people. And of course, you don't know this, but there's a book out here. I don't know if you've seen this. I've shown it a couple of times on, it's called Leverage. There I am with Brian Tracy. That's, wait a minute, here it is. Brian Tracy. And then Crazy Kevin. There I am right there. Anyway, the book Leverage is the world's leading entrepreneurs, professionals share their secrets, giving leverage to achieve a life of health, wealth, and success. Good book. Happens to be a bestseller. And totally, I've done books with Jack Canfield and Brian Tracy and Nito Cobain and Mr. Richard Branson, the astronaut, Virgin Atlantic. And I'm honored to be in those books with them. I'll be forever tied to them. And I've spoken with them and they've been on my shows and numerous times. And I love these guys. They have insight, knowledge, right? You know why they have insight, knowledge? Because they fail, right? You don't know this, but I failed too. And you know what? I'm sure that Matt, who's coming on, has failed. And I'm sure, people have failed. And that's how you learn. If everything was perfect in life, we'd all be having billions of dollars and win the lottery, right? But that doesn't always happen. Only one person wins that every so often. But anyways, the Book of Leverage. I want to read something from here this time. I've never read from any of the books, but I really think that it's important for you to have some information that Mr. Brian Tracy says. Brian loves talking about goals, writing them down and doing some different things, but it's all about the subconscious mind. And I want to read to you about activating your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is only activated by affirmation statements. So you got to constantly affirm yourself, right? In the present tense, you therefore write down the goals as though you've already accomplished them. Wow, what an amazing thought, Brian. Hey, I want to make $1 million. You don't go, I want to, or I wish I could. You say, I'm going to make $1 million. And you have to have affirmation, things of that nature, right? So you write these things down. Instead of saying, I'll earn 50,000 in the next 12 months, you'd say, I earn 50,000 a year. Good goals to have, right? Your goals must be stated positively as well. Instead of saying, I will quit smoking, or I will lose a certain number of pounds of weight, you would say, I am a non-smoker, or I weigh so many number of pounds. Your command must be positive because your subconscious mind cannot process a negative command. It is only receptive to a positive present tense statement. Think about that for a minute. Negativity breeds negativity, and if you can't turn around and think positively, your brain doesn't recognize it. Ooh, thought for the day right there. The third P stands for personal. And from now on and for the rest of your life, write out every goal beginning with the word I, followed by a verb of some kind. You are only the person in the universe who can use the word I in relation to yourself. When your subconscious mind receives a command that begins with the word I, it is as though the factory floor receives a production order from the head office. It goes to work immediately to bring that goal into your reality. Man, your mind is way more powerful than all the naysayers out there. This is like gold this morning. I'm giving you real world information. For example, you would not say, my goal is to earn 50,000 per year. Instead, you would say, I earn 50,000 per year. Begin each of your goals with phrases such as I earn, I weigh, I achieve, I win. I drive such and such a car. I live in a such and such home. I climb such and such a mountain, and so on. So I know I'm going to have an awesome show today. You know why? Because I just said it. And I don't have any negativity in my brain. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring on Mr. Matt Cretzman, and we're going to talk about his company and what he's doing, because now we've got part two. And of course, he's winning because I know he is talking about positive things. But of course, Mr. Ryan, let's bring on Mr. Matt Cretzman. Good morning, brother.
What's up, my man? Good morning.
How you doing today?
Hey, man, I'm blessed. I'm doing great.
Yeah,
it's a good day.
Doing great. You know why? Because you're saying I am doing great.
Yes,
now we
absolutely.
Just write it down every day.
Every day, man.
Yeah,
I know. Positive affirmations.
Have you ever read any books from Brian Tracy?
I've probably heard more of his talks.
Yeah,
than I
a lot
have
of
read
people
his books.
do audibles.
Yeah.
I got to figure out where audibles are.
Yeah, there's this app called Audible. You download it, and that's where they are.
You know,
I'm full of wisdom, man. We're just dropping bombs today.
You learn every day, right? You learn every day. Hey, Terry, how are you? It's good to see you this morning. Hope you're having a good morning. I mean, she's got an incredible view. Her and Fred have this incredible view outside their house of this water, picturesque sunrises, sunsets. Good stuff right there. Good morning, Richard. Good to see you as well. Actually, was talking about that stuff that you and I were talking about, maybe compounding some money. Want to talk to you a little bit about that as well. And then, of course, anybody else that wants to make a comment, who knows? I don't know who you are, but come on and hear what we're talking about today, because, you know, we've got some unique things. My goal in life is to help people. Yesterday, Matt wasn't there. It would have been cool to have him there. He could have got to see Mr. Awesome. You know who Mr. Awesome is?
I would have thought it was you, Kevin. I didn't know
Mr. Awesome, Kevin. Yeah. Mr. Awesome is Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. And yesterday I happened to be with him. There was a VIP area that I was with some people that were really cool. We had a lot of fun. And, you know, I got to get a little signed thing from him. And because of, you know, people that are on TV, they don't want to get sick. They don't want to whatever. So there's like a table kind of far away. But I was like the second person in line. And I was like, I'm so excited that I'm going to bring him and give him one of my famous Sherpas. Yep. So like the Sherpa, the guy that makes the Sherpas. So I was able to give him a Sherpa. I said, hey, let me show you something. I unscrew it. And he was holding the thing to sign an autograph. And I said, just stick that in there. He put it in there. I closed it up and he looks at it and he goes, how brilliant is that? So I love giving people Sherpas. And Ryan's got a Sherpa. And I believe you have a Sherpa. I love giving out Sherpas. I should probably just have a Swypit Show. Oh, there it is. And that's the same one that he has. Turn it around so we can see that.
Yeah.
There we go.
The tactical empathy.
Tactical empathy. That's right. So the tactical empathy one is the one I grabbed to bring over to Kevin O'Leary. And that's what he was signing autographs yesterday with. And then I took a picture of him from afar because we couldn't get any pictures together. And I sent that over to Mr. Boss from Tactical Empathy. And he goes, you're the man. You're the man.
Amazing.
So anyway, hey, we've got a good show with Matt today. And we're going to get right into this because I know some other people might be interested in hearing about what the heck you do. Give a brief overview of what you do. And then we're going to get into some of the nitty gritty about how you can change people's lives by using the right marketing company, because just like credit card processing companies, You can't think they're all the same. They are not. So, Matt,
Yeah.
get into it while I grab some coffee here.
Perfect. And I'm going to crack open a can of one of my favorite drinks, Celsius. There's some product placement for you.
Never heard of it.
Oh, they're great. I love Celsius.
What
Actually, it's
is
like
it?
one
A
of the
energy drink or what is it?
Yeah, it is, but it's actually one of the few drinks. They kind of pioneered this new drink where it's negative calories. You drink it and you actually burn more calories than you consume. So, just
Wow.
working on the beach bod, man. Just working on the beach bod.
I was at the gym this morning.
Of course you were. I can tell. Look, I mean, you're buff.
No, I need to lose a little more weight.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's all good. But no, I'm excited, man. And listen, I got to say, you are the master. I've learned so much from you, Kevin, over the past couple of years, but you're just the master of bringing people together and doing it in a way where you're actually like adding value. We talk about that, and I've heard that for years. You're one of the first people that actually witnessed it happen firsthand. The way you give gifts and then like on behalf of other people, and like you're just kind of like in the background making all this stuff happen. But for you, you're just a master at bringing relationships together in a natural way and making people feel very special. The Sherpa hack, I'm going to call it the Sherpa hack. Because it's the Sherpa hack.
Well, thank
but
you.
It's genius. It's genius what you've done. So tip number 1 from today, to grow your business, get really good at giving gifts to the right people and just showing gratitude. I'm gonna plug that right there.
It's always been something I've done. The one thing I have my tailor on call all the time, and I'll say, hey, listen, where are you right now? Come on in here. I've got Brandon Voss from Tactical Empathy in here. I want to give him a gift. And people are like, wait a minute, what? You don't have to do that. And I go, no, it's too late. It's already happening.
Yeah.
Too late.
What are you going to tell me? No, I already got the gift. What are you going to say? No,
no, it's yeah. Or even actually Nick, who I've known for many years, we did a lot of the movies and stuff with, he was here in town, and he wasn't my client. And I was like, man, I love what he's doing. And I literally had a shirt made for him right there. He literally, my guy came over, took care of him. And then I was like, you know what? I'm at my client. I'm just going to have him do his shirts too. And next thing you know, I forgot all about that. But I love, if there's one thing we got plenty of time because it's my show, but we can talk about all kinds of crazy stuff, right? But here at the end of the day, I'm a short dude, 5'1". I have a hard time finding clothes that fit me. They're always too long, right? So like the short guy has long shirts, and then the tall guy has short shirts. And nothing ever fits me right. So when I can afford to get custom clothes, I was like, how many people have the opportunity to have custom clothes? And if the least I could do is to buy somebody a shirt. It's a lot less than like what Elvis did, and Elvis gave everybody a Cadillac. So I'm not Elvis
baby
money.
Steps, man. Baby steps. You just got to work your way up there.
I'm working there. I will be wealthy like Elvis. Let me write that down.
Yes, there you go. Affirmation. Write it down with a Sherpa.
So let's talk about how do you automating, extracting, scheduling, and chain automation stuff, or whatever you're going to talk about. I mean, I might be jumping ahead of the game here, but tell us. First of all, Matt, what's the name of your company? What is it that you do? And let's get into some really cool stuff to help some people.
We're going to get into it. So I'm the founder CEO of Stormbreaker Digital. Bonus points in the comments if anybody can take a guess at where Stormbreaker comes from. I've actually had less than 5 people guess it right.
Stormbreaker.
So maybe we'll give away like a free website or something if somebody gets it right. I don't know.
Whoa, free website.
A free website. Man.
Wow. Are you sure you want to do that? Because we're going to put it in there. Free website.
Well, you got to get past my brother. He's my partner now, so I make promises every day, but it really buck stops at him.
Free website. Let's see. $50,000 website. You could be causing yourself some real grief there by giving away.
I could be, unless the upsell was really, really good. You don't know what I have on the back end.
Free website, but the marketing is extra.
The marketing and the hosting, nah. I'm going to give away a car, but it's not going to come with keys. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just kidding. No, Stormbreaker Digital. And Kevin, we just did like a rebrand. So we got
Oh,
new
look at
logo with
that.
the, yeah,
That
it's like a
looks
light.
good. It's sharpened up there. I like that.
It's sharpened up, lightning bolt with an S.
Stormbreaker Digital. So you have a new
Yeah.
you already changed your logo. I love it.
Yeah, just updated, just refreshing, always tweaking, a little bit. But Terry, Marvel Avengers. Yes, correct movie series, but you got to guess the character. Okay. Guess the character who has the
Ooh.
Stormbreaker.
Ooh.
All right.
I
It's
think
good though.
I don't know if you met Terry in Vegas or not. She was at the Tactical Empathy. I don't know. Were you at Tactical Empathy? I don't know if you were there, Terry. Were you there in Vegas? I don't know. I don't remember if you and Fred were there or not. I can't remember anything.
She'll tell us. She'll drop a comment.
Yeah, either way. But good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah. But Kevin, like the past few days, it's been interesting. I've had a few people. She was there. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Pop it in. Yeah. So you've already met Terry. If you didn't,
Terry.
Here she is.
Terry,
and here he
pleasure
is.
to meet you. Yeah. Here, Terry, I'd like to give you a Sherpa. Come, you got to come and get it.
She has one already.
Oh, never mind. Then forget it. I'm gonna keep it.
Yes, she has a Dickie V one, I think. No. She Dickie V. Which one she has? I think she has Dickie V.
Limited edition. Nice. I'll swap you Sherpas, Terry. Yeah, but no, Kevin. I've had a couple people slide into my messages. Send me a message on like Facebook, and look, I'm grateful. Like I just got back from the honeymoon. That was great. There you go. She got Dickie V one. Honeymoon was great. The wedding was great. You were there. You were one of my groomsmen. We had a great time, and went to Dublin and went to the second largest tech conference in Europe, SaaStock. A little plug for my friend over there who's running the show, Adam, and or Alex, sorry. And SaaStock was great. And then came back and we like taking pictures. Marketing. Here's one little tip for you guys. Like marketing, it's all about content. So you should be creating content on the go. Try to do that. If you plan a trip somewhere, I'll give you a little hack. How I find, and I've been to multiple different countries now. Nadi and I alone have traveled to 8 different countries this year. But one little hack for me to find photographers and videographers. We did this in Europe, all over Europe, everywhere we traveled. Go on Instagram, go in the search bar and search for city name videographer. For instance, next week I'm going to Mexico City videographer, or Mexico City photographer, and then click accounts and it'll pull up all these people that are in the city, and then you can see their content, see if they're good. You can reach out to them, you can negotiate, you can sign them. I've done that in all these different cities.
I know you have. Israel, Greece, Italy.
Yeah, all over. Yeah.
I was like,
France,
wow, well, how is he doing this? Now I know how.
That's my hack. That's one of my hacks. Yeah.
Very cool.
And it was very cool. So that's like, because we look at, people online sometimes, influencers, right? And we think, man, how do they create? Look at them. They're living their life. Maybe not. They're probably just capturing content when they're out on a business trip or they're out on vacation, and you spend a couple hours shooting some content, right? And now you've got things that you can post. So that's one little hack that I have. But I came back and Kevin, we captured some amazing content. Did you know that the horse, we went horseback riding in Dublin, and the horse that Nadia rode was a horse from Game of Thrones.
No way.
Her horse has been on multiple episodes of Game of Thrones.
How do you really know that?
Oh, I mean, the owners, he's got his horse in all these different movies. The stable, they told us, like, yeah, I mean, they filmed it over there in Ireland. They filmed a lot of the show in Ireland.
Was that what kind of horse was it? Did they say the name of it?
I don't know horses, man. I don't know exactly what type of horse it was. I'll show you a picture of it.
When I think of horses, I think of Arabian horses.
Yeah, is that one right there?
Oh wow, Game of Thrones there. That's not an Arabian horse. So.
No, it's not.
That's definitely. And I think of there's a song from when I lived in Brooklyn I used to listen to all the time. I loved it. It was called Arabian Nights. And it was this crazy dance, Arabian Nights. I'll have to find it, and then post-production of this, we can insert like 10 seconds So here we go. Insert now. 10 seconds.
There you go.
Arabian Nights. Whoa. I
I
can't
hear
remember
the
who it is.
I hear the Aladdin Arabian Nights for some reason.
No, this is from a while ago.
Okay, never mind. I dated myself. Oh well,
I
whatever.
dated myself. Wait till you hear that song post
Mm.
production.
Oh boy,
Got
mute.
some work cut out for you on that, Ryan. I don't know if we can actually put it out there. I don't know. I don't know the rights to this song that's playing in the
We don't own the
background.
rights. No, we don't own
Mm-hmm.
the rights.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyways.
Okay,
All right. So here
get
you
up.
are. That was a cool little hack that
Yeah,
I'm gonna use wherever I go.
wherever you
I'm
go.
gonna do that.
Wherever you go, it just helps to create content. Mexico next week, one of our clients is the basketball team, the Capitanes down there. We're going to a conference. I'm lining up all these different people, and it would be a missed opportunity if we didn't have somebody there to record content. And frankly, it's not as expensive as you think it is to hire like a videographer or even a team.
Yeah.
Multiple times we've hired husband and wife. They work together. One does video, the other does photo. And in some of
Wow.
these
Yeah. Yeah.
countries,
Yeah.
it's not that expensive. But what you get in return, high quality content that
Massive.
you can use to build your brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really
In
important.
Mexico, it's probably like what, 500 pesos, which
Yeah,
is 50 bucks
yeah,
or
the
$5.
exchange rate. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Actually, we're closer to on par now. The dollar's gone down a little bit.
I love it.
Yeah, but it's not that expensive. Yeah, but so that's a little hack. But anyways, the point is, I came back and people are, they're seeing these pictures and the content and some of the drone shots. Like we did the Titanic video of us on the catamaran in Greece. Like the northern
It was awesome.
Mediterranean. It was beautiful. It was just an absolutely breathtaking video. And I had some people message me directly, like, Matt, what are you doing? How did you go
Yeah.
from
Well, and this is
poor like nonprofit guy to running a company?
yeah, yeah. And well, here's the cool stuff, right? So like there's any, like I said earlier, anybody can process credit cards, but it's what you do and how you do it and do the service and all the stuff associated with it, right? Well,
Yep.
you're a marketing dude that's using marketing techniques that you do them yourself, and you're coming up with
Mhm.
all these cool marketing stuff that people are like, wait a minute, I would have never thought about doing that little hack there, right? So
Yeah.
when you think outside the box, you wind up gathering, clients that need that type of stuff. If you just want to do the basic, like I'm going to go stand in line behind everybody else kind of thing,
Yeah.
then that's what you're going to get. You're never going to
Mhm.
rise to the top. And that's where cream is.
Correct. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the question to ask yourself and ask myself every day, what am I doing to be different? What am I doing that gives me an advantage over Joe
Edge,
Blow Marketing Co?
the edge.
The
Yeah.
edge. What's your edge? What's your blue ocean strategy? Like what's your thing, right? So yeah, one of them for us is we're always looking for shortcuts, right? We're looking for hacks, like strategies that nobody's doing. And I'll tell you right now, because we're past, COVID, we're back into just normal, what I would say normal economy, normal activities. Conferences are back, man. Like conferences are back, events are back, people are holding events. And now I'm having this conversation more frequently as in-person events has kind of picked back up. If you're hosting an event or you're attending an event, put it on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a feature called LinkedIn Events. If your event is on Facebook, if it's on Eventbrite, most people just kind of default, they go to Eventbrite. Well, Eventbrite, there's no traffic. Like there's no tapped in, like built in. There
Nothing.
is some, but there's some, but you're relying on people to find you on Eventbrite, follow your company, and hopefully they're scrolling Eventbrite and they find nobody's doing that, right? So put your
Really?
event.
Oh
I
man.
mean,
Now I know why
maybe.
nobody came to my event.
Oh man, yeah, you should have asked me.
No,
Laying awake
I
in
would
bed at
never
night.
use that.
Yeah, right. But so put it on LinkedIn, and I can even like share my screen. Here's what I promised to do, Kevin, last time is I promised
Yes.
I would
You were
share
gonna
my
share.
screen and I'm just gonna show people my process. So I'm gonna go here screen. Let me pick a
You know
window.
what they say is sharing is caring. You know,
Sharing is caring.
sharing is
Unless
caring. There we
unless
go.
it's a
I love
bully
it.
and he's trying to steal your stuff. You say get lost. So here's just the LinkedIn page. Scroll
Yeah,
down.
I mean, people should connect with you on LinkedIn as well. So there he is.
Definitely.
That's what you're looking for, Matt and it's Cretzman with a C.
That's it. Yep. Matt
There you
Cretzman.
go.
Yep. We just updated this banner here. And yeah, so you're going to come to the homepage, and I can kind of go into a little bit of a deep dive on profiles, which are super important. But when you scroll down the left side, you'll see, recent stuff you've interacted with, groups. Forget about groups on LinkedIn. Don't waste your time. I love you, LinkedIn, but don't waste your time. You come down here to events.
Yeah.
And that's where you can hit the plus sign, create an event. You can upload a cover. If you're like, I'm not a graphic designer, where do I do this? Oh my gosh, go to
That is
Canva.
awesome.
Pretty much everybody's heard of Canva now. It's a 10, $20 billion company now.
What company?
Canva.com. They make
Oh,
it
yeah.
super easy. You come here to the search, you type in LinkedIn banner, and you're gonna see, banner, landscape, templates, all these templates for banners and stuff. Super
Nice.
easy. Yeah. So you come here, you create your banner, create the event, and I'll show you some examples. And I'm gonna explain why this is important. You're like, okay, so people are not looking for events on Eventbrite, but they are looking for it on LinkedIn. Yes and no. Here's the beautiful thing about LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn, as it rolls out new features, it wants people to use them. And so what it does is it's pushing out these new features to people in their feeds, in their timelines, or they're sending them emails. There's a lot of different, features now or upgrades with these new features. So when you come here to my network and I click on show more, you can now see it categorizes here. You've got connections, groups, events, pages, newsletters, which I'm going to talk about newsletters. But you can come down here and you see this little like icon, right? So these are all connection requests. But this one, page, newsletter. And then if I eventually, here's event. Okay, so Mike invited me to an event and I can ignore or I can accept. Well, I can click on it and look for more information, but I want to actually, let me go back. Actually, I want to go to events and show you some good ones. So you see what a good event looks like.
Yeah.
So, yep. So here it's going to recommend, all right, B2B Growth Summit, New York Venture Capital World Summit. Cool. This is going on today. Great. I do a lot of stuff in VC, and I'm always looking for, events to network with. So you can, here's the beautiful thing. Okay. I don't know, Kevin, if I should give away like all my secrets, but.
No, don't give all your secrets away.
Okay. I'm not going to give all my secrets away.
I mean, it'd be great for people to, start working with you, because you could give secrets away. Here's a secret for you. Okay. I've told so many people in my business what I do for a living, and they've tried to copy it. There's no way. They just can't do it because they just don't have the wherewithal about doing it. They just can't do it. So you could tell people and they might be able to do that, like what hack you talked about earlier. But at the end of the day, it becomes a job. And this is why they need to be hiring you and your company to help them grow their company. Because if they were already good at what they were doing, they wouldn't be on this looking and watching and learning.
Yep. That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you guys want to take the time.
You can tell people all day. I have literally shown people, I go, listen, I've seen this and I'm going to show it to you. I want you to do that. And they go, oh, I don't know how to do that. Well, I can understand it. I just don't have time to do it.
Yeah, that's it.
So it doesn't matter. You can talk about a lot of stuff here, but my goal is to make sure that people do understand there are ways to do things. And the way you do them, by first and foremost, you run your company and surround yourself with people that know what they're doing. Because if you can surround yourself with people that know what they're doing and that inner circle, and those people will then be able to help them grow, yourself grow into things that can make you bigger than you are. Always surround yourself with smarter people. I don't know this stuff. This is why you do it for me, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, we provide a level of service and expertise that most people, they shouldn't spend the time doing it because they need to run their business.
Yeah, if they have time to do what you're doing, then they're obviously not very well at what they're doing anyways.
That's correct. Yeah. They need more sales.
Way complicated stuff. As simple as it probably may sound based on what you're doing, there's a lot more things in the background that actually need to be done to do this. And Ryan will attest to that too, because even Ryan, he's done a lot of video, he's done conventions, and he's done all kinds of stuff on TV. Like the people that actually make things look seamless and easy,
Mhm.
Those are the ones that are actually doing all the hard stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
They've just made it easy.
They made it easy. Yeah. Because I mean, I've been doing this for, years now. So to me, it seems easy, but to most people, they're like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
So
I go
what's this
where?
ultimate sales masterclass
So
that you're
yeah.
doing?
So here's what I'm going to show you. So again, if you're hosting an event, put it up on LinkedIn on your profile, add it. I showed you how to create a banner, go to Canva, really easy to create a banner, have a nice icon there. You want to be
I got to
sure
do
that
this for my military appreciation night.
absolutely. Make sure the headline speaks to people are asking themselves, what's the event about and why should I care? So, I don't know if the ultimate sales masterclass is the best because ultimate is overused. I'm not going to pick this guy apart. I'm sorry, Andy. You probably never watched this, but make sure that your headline here
It might
it
be.
maybe make sure your headline here there's a hook, right? Like, what am I going to get out of it? The ultimate sales masterclass that will to double your sales in 30 days, whatever. Okay. But then you put, event by, could be your personal profile or it could be a company page.
Now, if they said, and here, best-selling author Kevin Hodis and Brian Tracy, well, then they might have a bigger amount of people signing up for it, right?
That's it. You slap Kevin's face on any event banner and you're going to sell tickets. That's it. Yeah.
Sales go through the roof.
Through the roof. Yes. The secret hack to exploding your sales. It's put Kevin on your banner.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. But so that's what you host. So create the event and then you can
tag me on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Tag you on LinkedIn. You can share this in a post. You can share it in a message, copy the link, share the crap out of it, share it everywhere. You can even invite people in your network. Oops, something's wrong here. There you go. You can invite, check the box. Nadia, I love you, baby. You need to attend this event, and then you just invite all these people. So you can invite everybody in your network.
Hey, who's
to
that
these
guy
events.
there? He was pointing at me.
Hey, who's that guy? Look at this guy. Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah,
Where'd he go?
that's the best.
Look at that. Look at that guy.
There you go.
Hey, the signature. That's it. So that's it. Like, you can set it up. You can do this on Facebook too. But again, if you're a business event catering to businesses, you need to put that sucker up on LinkedIn and you need to invite everybody in your first degree network to come to the event. So what else you can do here, and you'll see past invite connections. There's a content feed. So you can post content in here, kind of create some buzz. I love doing videos and then posting it in there so people, can kind of feel the energy and who you are, especially if you're first time, they don't know you. Do video, post it in there, get people excited. Now, that's for hosting events, okay? I also recommend, yes, you can send a direct invite one by one, but I also encourage people, grab that link and share it in a DM, okay?
A what?
So then a direct message. So you're going to, a DM, a direct message. Yep. Direct message to people. You can do that one by one. There are ways to scale invites. But again, do that. Hey, real simple. Hey, you're in my first degree network and I wanted you to receive a personal invite from me for this upcoming event. Here's why I think you would enjoy it. We're going to be doing X on X day to help you achieve X in less time, whatever. Send that personal invite. Even better, send a video. Okay. But that's if you're hosting events. Now, if you're attending an event, okay, now here's one of my favorite hacks. And it's not really a new strategy, but it's done in a different way. So if you're going to
but a goodie.
It's an oldie but a goodie, and it's like it's the event hack 2.0. Okay, it's repackaged for LinkedIn, and the conference that Nadia went to, SaaStock, there were like 7,000 people there at SaaStock. Big brands were sponsoring it. I mean, it was multi-day, tons of energy, very noisy, and I got all of these invites by email for these, what we would call sidecar events. So a sidecar is like a happy hour after the conference. One company did a boat party and they rented a boat.
They're always going on. The question is how do you get to them, right?
Yeah, how do you get to them? And for those people, again, if you're going to an event, think of, you're like, Matt, my business isn't doing well enough. I don't have enough money to rent a boat. Okay, so who are some partners, or who are some other business owners that are not competitors of yours that you could go to and say, hey, listen, you want to go to this conference and dominate? So do I. You want to get more clients? So do I. Let's come up with an interesting event. We'll split the cost. And then you come here to LinkedIn and you do what I just showed you. Set up the event, send all the invites, and now I'm going to show you the other hack. You can send invites in a highly targeted way. You're like, great, I got my limo, I got my yacht. We're going to have a party. There's 8,000 people coming to this conference. We're going to try and tap into that traffic stream and
Show
get
where
them to
that
come
is.
to
Show where that
event.
is. I don't want to be advertising this ultimate sales masterclass, quite honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know who is that guy. Do you know him?
I have no idea who this guy is. I don't even know.
So don't go to that.
We're not we are not endorsing
advertising that.
We're not advertising. We do not own the rights to this music. We don't own the rights. Okay. So but let's just say I'll use a different conference so we can give somebody else some airtime.
Some free advertising.
Yeah, some free advertising. Tech.
They better invite me to their stuff.
Yep, they better. Now, pay attention to what I'm doing here too. If you're looking for events to go to or network, the strategy I'm going to show you is going to work for this process right here too. If you love dealing with tech companies, you're going to put tech in the search, filter by events. Now you've got 1,400 events that are tech related. Okay.
Wow.
So again, you're going to, you're going to the Netherlands for a job fair, whatever. Let's just pretend this is an in-person event. All right. 40,000 attendees are like, man, I want job fair. What does that tell you? If you're a headhunter, you're in HR, you're recruiting or something like that, like all these people are looking for jobs, or you have some kind of HR tech, like you want to be known there. Okay. So what you could do, here's one of my secrets. I can get access. What if I told you, Kevin, I could get all names, emails, and some phone numbers for all 40,000 of these attendees?
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing how you do all this.
Holy crap. You're like, wait, how do you do that? So here, should I tell them how I do them, or should I tell them?
No. They got to, listen, we're giving them the basics,
We're giving them the basics.
We want to give a tease. All right. Let's give the tease.
It's a big tease. So that's what I would do. If I'm going to an event, I would set up a sidecar event. I would create it as a LinkedIn event for me, nice banner, collaborate with somebody else. And then I have a way to send an invite. Again, if I'm going to this event, I'm doing a happy hour. I have a way to send all 40,000 of those people an invite to my event Friday night.
And then you'd probably say something like must register.
Must register. Exactly. Space limited.
Yeah, because you could wind up having all the people at the conference show up. Oh, it's on a boat?
Free food? Free drinks? Free Celsius?
Yeah, they because I bet you there's a ton of people that go to conferences that don't want to spend any money on food. And what they do is they look for other conference stuff, sidecar things that you're creating that they can go and eat at, right? And they don't really want to be there for whatever it is. They're just there for the food.
They're there for the food. Yeah. They're hawking your food.
Yeah. Hey, hey, you're at the tech conference. What do you do for? Well, I'm an engineer. Oh, but I'm just here for the food.
I bag groceries at the grocery store.
Yeah. Whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere, Matt.
Hey, I spent my paycheck. I'm just looking for food.
Yeah. I'm scrolling through LinkedIn. It's free.
It's
free.
I
found your event. I figured I'd come. I registered. You let me in.
Here I am. That's your fault, not mine. That's on you.
You had food.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. My next event is to meet women. So I gotta go because there's alcohol at that one.
Yeah. This gets me full, so I don't get too drunk when I start
got my
drinking.
Beer goggles on.
Yeah. I'm dialed up. I'm ready to go.
I don't remember what movie that was. It was hilarious. Maybe Ryan will remember that one. We could pop it in there. There's a movie where the guy, everybody that he looked at, the more he drank, the more they looked a certain way. And then they took off the glasses, the beer. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Right? I don't remember what movie that is. It's kind of funny.
Oh man, I bet you I know who knows. Nadia probably knows. She's like the movie queen. She knows every movie.
Yeah. So there's some pretty cool hacks right there. You've got ways through LinkedIn. Here's what the cool thing about Matt is. Matt is like this incredible. He knows how to use LinkedIn in ways that nobody knows. Like I just saw two things that I didn't know were there. And I know over the years, I remember a few years ago, you talked about this guy that was a client of yours who there was something happening in Vegas. And this is, I mean, probably they probably added many more tools to LinkedIn since then. But like this one thing is you go to the conference, you set up the event, and that guy had all kinds of people showing up to his thing. And he didn't have to pay for anything but the room and the food. And all of a sudden, all these free people showed up, more or less, right?
It's
They're
amazing.
already like-minded. They're already going to something similar to it. So they're looking for ancillary little things that they can go to that are more intimate. And the intimacy gives the ability for the one-on-one conversation with a much more, it's more intense. So like you're not just walking around a conference, who do we talk to now? Oh, geez, here's another booth, and so it intensifies the experience. And when you're using a marketing company that knows how to do that, hint, hint, Matt. But of course, there's all these other things that you could do too. So let's say like me, for example, I'm doing my big military appreciation night and I'm looking for ways to get people there. So we can use that as an event and create it and we'll just drive people there. I've got some incredible stuff that we're going to be doing. Wait till you hear what we're doing for my military appreciation night this year. You're going to flip out, Matt, to help me get for this. Cause I want to raise 50, 75, maybe even $100,000. And I will give this as a little teaser. So I'm a member of the Cowboys Club across the street, and I'm looking to maybe do a special luncheon dinner with a big, well-known celebrity that everybody knows who it is. So who knows if I can pull it off? Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Stay tuned, man.
I think that would be a pretty cool raffle. I mean, $25, $50, $100. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, how much did somebody pay to have lunch with Warren Buffett? Do you know?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think it was like $1 million or something.
Yeah.
It goes up all the time, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Lunch, just lunch.
Yeah.
I wonder what
at McDonald's. Like,
What's that?
At McDonald's, probably. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I wonder. I envision. This is what I envision. Warren Buffett eating. Ready? A tuna fish sandwich. Yeah, you know why I say that? Yeah. When many years ago when I did stuff with Malcolm Forbes, Forbes was really good friends with Liz Taylor. Obviously they're both passed away, but Liz Taylor, you know what her favorite sandwich was? You'll never guess in a million years.
Grilled cheese.
Whoa, grilled cheese with tomato. It's got to have tomato on.
It's got a tomato.
Wow, did you hear this before from me?
Once or twice.
Oh, okay.
You've taught me all your secrets, man.
Yeah. No, it's all good. Hey, listen, you can make this stuff up, right?
Yeah, but it's true. I mean, like it doesn't really to a limit, right? If you have the ability to pay that kind of money to get in front of somebody like that and absorb the knowledge,
food is irrelevant.
The food is irrelevant. It doesn't even matter.
Total irrelevant. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, it's cool to have a nice, dinner or whatever. Quite honestly, a meeting with Warren Buffett at lunch is the worst meeting to ever have. I am here's something I'm going to teach you about business. Everybody wants to have let's have lunch together, let's have dinner together, let's have a whatever. Well, the more fancy of the restaurant you go to, the more obstacles that are going to be put in front of you while you're actually having this meeting, because the individuals at those meetings that are, at the fancy restaurant, they're not taught to leave you alone. They're taught to, would you like some more water? Just fill it up, damn it.
Yeah.
Would you like some more?
I'm talking to Warren Buffett here.
I mean, and listen, people might think I'm rude as ever when I'm having lunch or dinner, when I'm in a meeting with somebody. When they come over, I don't want them talking to me. I just need them to fill up, take away, put the food down, whatever it is. I'm already there. I already love the place. They don't have to make me feel any more special, because right now I'm trying to have a conversation without being interrupted. And every time that you have an interruption in any meeting, you've got to start over to get back to where you were. One of the things I learned about sales is anytime somebody interrupts you, you got to start over, and they'll stop. That as soon as you get interrupted, you go back to starting over again. They'll stop interrupting, so that you can get that whole process all down again, so that they can understand what you're trying to. Because your mind just, as soon as. Just imagine we're sitting here and somebody will, if my cousin Michael walked in and I'd be like, hey, what's up? What are you going to do? Boom. You pick up your phone. You're going to check it really quickly. And then you're going to forget about where we were, what we were talking about. Food, restaurants, worst place to go for any type of meeting, unless you're getting like a taco, quick service restaurants. McDonald's, I don't care. I would rather have a meeting at McDonald's with Warren Buffett, because no one's going to know who he is at McDonald's either.
That's right. Especially if you eat in the kids' play area. Nobody's going to bother.
All my next meetings. There we go.
McDonald's kids' play area.
Yeah. Meet me at the McDonald's. Because every mom that is there with a kid that's running around with their little snot running out of their nose, they aren't going to know who anybody is.
Care.
They're going to be like, who are these people in here? What are they doing?
Yeah. Whatever they're talking about is really boring anyway. So I'm not paying attention.
They might call the cops on us thinking we're like, pedophiles or something. They're like, these two guys in here wearing the suits. I don't know what they're doing, but they're talking about money. I don't know what they're doing.
Okay. Well, you can try that hack out and see if it works. Report back. Let us know how it goes.
It'd be kind of interesting. Well, so you've got website development, you've got traffic generation, your conversion leads, you have ways to create landing pages for retargeting, I think, and nurturing how everybody's business can grow and get better. You want to touch base on that before we run out of time with Ryan because he's got other shows to do too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Just simple stuff. Like, I don't think I'm talking to, like the, large corporations here or big marketing departments. I'm probably talking to like the solopreneur or the small business owner. So you guys need like easy, cheap, actionable steps that you can do to actually grow your business. If you want to start writing content, I showed you the event hack, but LinkedIn also has a new feature they rolled out a few months ago earlier this year called the newsletter, LinkedIn newsletter. If you're like, Matt, I have a blog. Everybody, years are like, you have to have a blog. You got to get people to build your email list. You got to build your email list. There's value in that. But an easy place to start is just go to LinkedIn. You can click on, a content, and then you can start a newsletter. And then what you do, similar to an event on LinkedIn, you can invite people to subscribe to your newsletter. It's super easy. It's easy to get people to subscribe. And then anytime you publish an article through LinkedIn, they're going to get notified. They'll get notified. So-and-so wrote an article. So it's just easy ways to get in front of, your
I like that way better than, somebody, hey, let me get your card. Maybe we can get together sometime. They never get together with me. They never contact me of any kind of business stuff. They just immediately sign me up for their stupid newsletter.
Which super annoying.
It's super annoying, and I feel bad, and I block them. That's what I do. I block them. And then they say, hey, I tried to send you a message, but it didn't. I don't think it went through. Did you block me? And I go, absolutely. And they're like, what? You did? I go, yeah, because you signed me up for a newsletter that I didn't request. And, people don't want your shit for nothing. Okay. They don't want it. And it's unless they're interested. I don't want to know about how knitting works. If I want to know how knitting works, I'm going to go to some website, do some research, watch some YouTube videos, or I'm going to call you and go, listen, I'm knitting. I'm in traffic. I need to know how to do this, but don't force feed me anything unless I am interested. And when I opt in, that's why today, when you go to a website and they have cookies, it says accept or not accept or accept some, accept, don't accept them. They're collecting your information to send stuff to you later, and you can opt out. I know on iPhone all the time, you can just opt out or whatever it is. It says, would you like to send information, receive? No, you can't get any work done with all the news. Can you imagine how many newsletters that you're going to get? It's actually very, when I've said that to this one guy, he wasn't very happy that I did that and said that to him. And I said, you have to respect other people's time. And
Yep.
when people have thousands of clients like I do all over the country, I don't have time to be reading your newsletter unless I want to read it,
Yeah.
not you sending it to me.
Yep.
So that's my newsletter. But
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with newsletters. Love them.
No, but you gotta ask for permission.
You have to know your audience.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Anyways,
it's bad.
that's all.
Bad.
That's all.
Yeah, it's bad marketing.
What else do you want to bring up before we jump off the little Swypit Show today? The Swypit Show. Welcome to. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, that's it. Look, if we can help, business owners grow their business. I've built my business on LinkedIn. We bumped into each other through LinkedIn. Texas Legends met them through LinkedIn.
It's amazing, right?
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, in a roundabout way, I met Nadia because of somebody I met through LinkedIn. Like, you'd be amazed at how LinkedIn has changed my life, and it's all because I just spent some time to learn it. So the event thing will help you. The newsletter thing will help you. The beautiful thing about LinkedIn, you can filter people and you can search and curate a list. You're like, how do I find these, potential clients? Go to LinkedIn, search title, geography, industry, seniority, and there you go. Send them a message, invite them to something like an event.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this is what I'm going to suggest. I'm going to suggest that if you're watching this, you want more information of how to actually use LinkedIn or have somebody do all the work for you on LinkedIn or a website. I think there's some kind of free offer here. I don't know what it is, but we've got a lot of, what is it?
I'll give you a free offer. We'll do a complete LinkedIn profile makeover for anybody who mentions this show.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah.
So free LinkedIn makeover by mentioning Swypit. And of course, we will connect you. You can do all that stuff. You can like, share, all that good stuff. It's the Swypit Show right here in Frisco. I love having people on the show. And Matt, of course, is a client of ours. We're friends. We become good friends. And I love sending my clients to Matt so that he can actually help them out because it validates what I do. It helps him. We all work together. We all make money together. What a concept, right? Let's help people.
Yeah.
Helping people is what really makes the world go around. Now, could we weed out some of the losers and the scammers and all those people? They kind of sneak in every so often, but we're going to get rid of them quickly because we know how to watch for them, see them, and we'll give them the boot, kick them right out of there.
That's it.
But anyway, Matt, thanks so much for being on the show. We'll probably have another show in the future about some marketing techniques and things of that nature for sure. You're always welcome to come on back. And of course, you're watching the Swypit Show on the Success Network. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Of course, this is a great time to be in business. We love helping people. If you need to reach us at Swypit, you need credit card processing services, you want questions about or have questions about credit card processing, 877-379-9748 or info@SWYPIT.com. And of course, I'm Kevin. I love what I do. I love helping people. And remember to do what you want when you want. Ryan, take us out.